Hi everyone, we're here at GTC 2025. I'm talking to Chris from Oregon State University. Chris, you guys are a trusted customer of ours. Can you tell me about the Grace Hopper deployment that you guys have?
Yeah, I mean, we've been using the Grace Hopper now for about a year and a half. It's just an absolutely amazing machine. We got our first one in December of 23, and we deployed it in about 2 to 3 hours, and we immediately had users on it. It was really, really easy for us to get our software on. That's because there's been so much development in that ARM processor for so long in terms of Raspberry Pis and, in this case, Apple. Apple's been doing a lot of it with their M series chip, and because of that, there's been this large repository of software out there. So as soon as we got ours online, our users were immediately able to deploy their software stacks and start looking at how to start leveraging both the GPU and the CPU. And so we found users recently leveraging the Grace over other processors because it was easier to get the software to work, especially like Conda installs and stuff like this. We have students who are focused in on science, not on technology, and the lower the barrier for them to actually interact with the technology and get their codes to work, that's a good thing for us. Gets their focus back on the science. And so for us, the Grace Hopper kind of was, the software was kind of like deploying on a Mac. It just happened, and it just happened real easy, and my users loved it. So yeah.
So speaking of the deployment and what you guys are using it for, can you tell me more about the applications and the workloads that you guys do?
Yeah, so we were using things like NVIDIA NIMs to try and connect GPUs together. And really the Grace Hopper overcame that for us because it had this unified memory. And so we started migrating initially hydrodynamic models that were CPU and GPU bound, as well as simulations to like model species diversity in forests using exclusion zones and boundary conditions. We were modeling hyperdiversity. And before the Grace Hopper, we were really at landscape sizes of like 6,400 by 6,400. And one Grace Hopper got us into almost 50,000 by 50,000. And so that was the scaling that we were talking about, that we were having to leverage multiple pieces of equipment and purchase multiple pieces of equipment before, where now I can buy one piece of equipment that is exercising all of this extra memory to accomplish that space without any extra costs. Yeah. And so with one piece of equipment, we've been able to address much larger scope, remove bias, and really change the way we're doing our science.
Great, and I think that makes a big impact there, right? So if you want to learn more about our AI solutions and everything related to that, please visit supermicro.com/AI.